Our top story tonight, a Vancouver woman trying to come to grips with a devastating loss.
Her husband, 83-year-old Ben Lyons, was working as a security guard when someone stabbed and beat him to death.
KGW's Taylor Vido is live for us in Vancouver tonight. And Taylor, you just spoke to his widow.
Yeah, just got done talking about 15 minutes ago or so, and really just what a 24 hours it's been for this family. And at this point, the killer's still at large, and even the family themselves, they are still looking for answers as to exactly what happened. The medical examiner has said that Ben Lyons was stabbed and beaten to death, but again, as to what else happened, that's still not clear at this point. Now, in talking with his widow, it was clear the love that the two of them shared. She told me that actually they had been married twice over the years, originally meeting in Baltimore. As they were kids, they moved around the country, eventually settling in here. It was really a love that the two shared. At one point, they do have a son who's now grown, who also lives here in Vancouver as well. Now, in regards to Ben, why he was a security officer, of course, he was 83 years old. It's worth noting, and this was something I talked with his widow about, he didn't do this because he had to. He did this to stay active because it was something he enjoyed. He himself was never in law enforcement. He was in the construction field, but his son was in the military and later law enforcement. So we always had kind of an appreciation for law enforcement and people in that regard. As to the killer who's at large and what's happening, I asked his widow what she wants to see happen.
I hope the person is smart enough to turn themselves in, or if there's anybody out there that knows who did it, turn him in. Let him get the help that he needs for doing something as destructive as this.
And again, police are still trying to identify a suspect or a motive at this point. This all happened over the weekend. It's sometime on Sunday into yesterday morning at a business park to the southeast of downtown Vancouver, kind of near Fort Vancouver. You just heard his widow there say, if there's anything that you do know, please come forward. Obviously, as I'm sure you can understand, this family is wanting some justice right now. Guys?
Oh, I'm sure. Taylor, thank you very much.